Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I want to come out with a review and demo of this new brand that I heard of called Bcos. Now they have contacted me and asked me if I'd be interested in doing a review on my channel. Now before agreeing to do any collaborations, I'm very picky. Like I do want to make sure that whoever I decide to collaborate with is, you know, a brand that I actually really believe in, and it's the types of products that I want to share with you guys. Of course I did my research and I do like what their brand stands for. I like that it's cruelty free, and I also like that although they don't sell every single makeup item, what they do sell, it's like claims to be very good quality. And so it's basically quality over quantity essentially, and I really like that because I don't need a brand to sell everything. But what they do sell, I want it to be good. You know what I mean? So I do really think that that's what their brand stands for. And when I did receive the packages, before even filming any of this, I did test out a few little products here and there just to make sure, again, that it's something that I'm interested in sharing with you guys. And I am here today for a reason, which means that I am so far very satisfied with what I've tried. I really just like what they stand for, and I'm actually extremely excited to be trying everything out today, talking about my ideas, my thoughts, and just doing a review and demo for you guys. You guys will see how things look on the face and all of that, which is amazing. I'll be basically trying out their fake lashes, their lip products, as well as their highlighter palette. So anyways, I don't want to ramble too much, but without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so the very first thing I want to show you guys are their fake eyelashes. I got 2 boxes full. As I mentioned, I did open things up already and kind of take a look, but you guys will really see me kind of talk in depth and show you everything and try some things on my face as well. So I'm really excited. Their eyelashes are so nice. Like this reminds me of the Lily lashes where they're like 3D, like really well made. They're faux ink. They look really nice, like the actual hairs that they used. It just looks really nice on the band. Now, I am very boring when it comes to lashes normally. Like I always just put on like half of a strip lash on the outer corners from like the pharmacy just to add a little bit of something, but I never tried out these like really dramatic ones. So wow, I don't even know where to start with these. The first ones I'm going to try are called Bcos, and they are absolutely stunning. They are like really nice because these ones in particular, they're like a perfect balance of like dramatic and like wispy, but like not too dramatic. Like they look very wearable, honestly speaking. Like I'd probably wear this on an everyday basis if I wanted something, like if I was going somewhere special and I wanted an extra oomph to my eyes. Now as I wait for the glue to dry for that one, I'm going to actually maybe just put like 1 eyelash per eye so we can actually do comparisons as well. I think that's going to be a great way to do that. The next, so on this eye I'm going to have Bcos, and on this eye I'm going to have Alexis. Really stunning, honestly. This one looks like similar but has like some darker pieces. Like there's like sections with some really dark pieces in there. So I'm super excited about this. Okay, so these are both the lashes side by side. I zoomed you guys in so you guys could really get a close-up kind of visual on what's going on here. I'm really excited about this. I did not think these lashes would suit me at all just because I have a small face and I don't know, I just never tried like more dramatic lashes, but I love these. I would throw any of these on for any night out. I'm extremely happy. What I love about these is that there's some areas that are darker. It almost like mimics that mascara look a little bit. These are also like they're super long and wispy, and all the lashes on these ones are more of like the same thickness. So it depends on the style you're going for. I love them both for different reasons. Let's move on and see what else we got. I like don't even want to take these off. I love them. Okay, let's see what else we have. So the next ones in the box are called Sana, and these ones look really long and luscious as well. These look so long, like I'm actually excited. I want to see how these look on my eyes. But again, what I'm going to do is put those on this eye, and then I will be trying on these, which are called Bcos, and I will be putting it on the other eye. And lastly, these are the 2 lashes that I'm comparing. So there's Sana on this side and Bcos on this side. And can we just discuss how beautiful these are? I mean, I'm obsessed with a Bcos, so it's these ones, because I find that they're the perfect thickness and length for my eye in particular. I do love Sana as well. I like these as well. As I mentioned, they are really long for me and they're really dramatic, but they're really cool. I really do love them both though. And what I think I'm gonna do is actually pop these on this eye as well, so that for the rest of the video, I don't have two different lashes on my face. But what I'm going to do with the ones that I haven't opened is actually put them aside, and so when I do a giveaway, you guys have, you know, a chance to win these beautiful eyelashes. I'm extremely impressed. I get to save these 5 for me, and I'm so happy about that. But I think it'll be a nice thing to give back a little bit, and so when I do a giveaway, you guys will have a chance to try these out for yourself. Okay, so the very next product that I want to talk about is their Strobe Brilliance palette. So this is basically an illuminating kit, and it comes with 6 different highlighting shades. Now, as you guys can see, I already kind of did 1 or 2 swatches of this just to test it out a little bit, but I haven't actually tried it on my face. So I am very excited to just put this on and see how it performs. Yeah, so basically, I'm going to be doing some swatches on my arm, and then I'll just be trying out a few on my face as well, so that you guys can really kind of compare all the colors in the palette. So the very first color I want to talk about is called Pure Magic. The second color I want to talk about is called Moonlit Spark. The third color I want to talk about is Vivid Dream. The fourth color I want to talk about is called Bellini Binge. The next color is called Pixie. And lastly, I want to talk about this color, which is called Madame Mimosa. Okay, so now it's time to test these out on my face. So I think I'm going to actually start with Pure Magic, which is like this very bronzy color. And I want to put it on like the cheekbone area, like actually where I put the bronzer and my contour, because it is a dark enough shade that on me it would act as a bronzer, and it has a beautiful sheen to it, and I always love looking extra glowy, so I think it's going to be really pretty. Okay, I definitely see that. I don't know if you guys do, but it adds a bit of bronze, but it definitely adds sheen, and I really, really love how that looks. Now right above it, I'm going to go on the high points using the color, I personally love this one. I think this is a beautiful champagne tone that's really going to suit me, so I'm going to try it. It's called Pixie. Now, I usually like to wet my brush. I didn't wet it or anything. I really wanted to try it dry on the face to see, but I already see a pop on my cheekbone right here above it. Like, I actually really see that. Hopefully it's picking it up on camera, but it adds this brightness and this sheen that looks really gorgeous. I think on the forehead, I'm going to add, let's look at my palette here, Vivid Dream. This is gorgeous. This has a bit more of a pinky tone to it, but you guys could for sure see that. What I like is that it's a tone that works with my skin, so it doesn't pop too much and it looks like fake, or that you could see where the highlight is. It just looks like a nice glow, which is essentially what you want in a highlighter. So I love that. I think on the nose, I'm going to do the lightest shade, which was the last one. It was called Madame Mimosa. Look how bright that is. Or actually, maybe I'll do that on the other cheekbone. Yeah, I'll do Madame Mimosa on the other cheekbone. Yeah, that's definitely very bright. But I still feel like it works on my face, honestly. Like, it's not too bright that it looks bad, you know? And it gives like a really nice pop. I could tell that this one here is just gonna be a little bit too dark for me. Like, the tone is gonna give off a grayish purple tone to my face. So I'm not gonna put it on my face. I think I'm gonna put the one right beside it. Oh no, I did that one. This one, I'm gonna do Bellini Binge, because I haven't tried it yet, and I'm just gonna put that on the nose. Instant. Just wanna blend that a little. I'll also put a little bit on my brow bone. And Cupid's bow. Okay, so you guys could see the highlighters look really, really nice. I mean, I could definitely see it. Maybe I'll zoom you guys in, and hopefully sometimes the lights diffuse it a little bit, but in person, it's like that perfect sheen. I find it feels really nice on the face. It's not too powdery, it's not creamy. It's like a regular powder, but that it works well. It does what it's supposed to do, and I'm definitely very impressed with it. I think this palette, there's 6 shades in here, and it retails for like in the $20 range. So that's really good because, I mean, one palette like at Sephora could be up to $50. So, I mean, if you're somebody who likes to experiment with palettes and try out different tones, I think that this is definitely worth trying. Lastly, let's move on to their lip products. Now, these lip products are their liquid matte colors, they're called, and I think they're about $12 each. And I basically got like different ranges from like nudes, pinks, like bright pinks, darker pinks, mauves, like reds. These are things I don't normally wear, besides obviously the nudes. But I'm very particular because I feel like nothing suits me. But I'm actually extremely excited to be testing these out, looking at them, seeing how they feel on and look on, and you guys will definitely be hearing my opinions. I will be swatching them on my arms so that you guys could see all of them next to each other, and then I will be putting them on my lips as well. Okay, so starting with their very first lip color, I'm going to be going right away for like one of the more bold ones. This is their red, dark red vampy shade. This is called Berry Good. And I love, love, love this. And honestly, like, I don't think it's gonna suit me, but I wish it did because I love these types of colors. I find it just like makes everything, like it makes the lip look so gorgeous. Now what I think I'm gonna do for the lip products, because I always do this no matter like what products I put on, is I like to line my lips. It really allows me to stay within my lip line and just do a nice crisp shape. Of course, I'm not going to fill in the lips so that you guys could obviously see how the color looks on my bare lips, but just the very outline of my lips will be lined. So just a heads up. By the way, for reference, I'm using the Kylie Cosmetics Mary Jo K lip liner, so that when I put this color over, if it's similar and you guys have this lip liner, you guys can actually compare it. Okay, so now I'm actually going to apply it on the lip and see how it feels and see what I think of the overall formula and color. All right. Hey. So you guys can see it's actually still a bit shiny, so I feel like it takes a little bit longer to dry down than some of the other liquid lipsticks that I've tried in the past, but this does claim to be matte, so I'm sure it's going to dry down to more of a matte finish. So I'm going to wait and then give you guys my opinion. All right, so it's been about a minute, and it's definitely drying down. I can see that it's less shiny now. When I press my lips together, you guys could see it's kind of sticky a little bit still, so I feel like it's one of those formulas that definitely takes longer to dry down, and to the touch, it's not sticky. It's just really when you press your lips together. Personally, that doesn't bother me, but it might bother some, so it's something that I do want to bring up. In terms of the color, when I applied it on, I noticed that when you apply one layer, it's not full, it's definitely opaque, but it's like almost like a lighter, it's like not as an intense color as what's in the bottle, essentially. So it was just like a bit of like a lighter red, and then like when you layer it, it really becomes this deep dark red that you see in the bottle. Thing is though, with that being said, it's not patchy. Like sometimes when a dark color is not opaque, that's scary because you're like, okay, well, is it gonna come on patchy? Personally, I don't find it looks patchy. Like I didn't have an issue applying it on. It was just one of those things that I wanted to dunk back in just to get like more of that rich color a little bit. But I mean, even if I didn't, it didn't look patchy to me. I thought that it applied pretty easily. I definitely did take my time with it. I wanted it to look good. But I actually do like how this looks on my lips. And considering I never wear dark colors, I don't find that this looks that bad on me. I mean, I still prefer nudes on me, but I do like this actual color on. I think it's really, really gorgeous. Now, although I'm not keeping these on, I'm not going to know if they're necessarily long wearing. What I could tell you is that they're fully kiss proof. They don't transfer whatsoever. When I take this off though, I'm going to see if I have to scrub a lot, and like that's kind of going to give me like an idea as to if it's long wearing or not, because I can kind of tell that way. Okay, so I just took this off and put foundation all over my lips, which is the reason why I look like I don't have any lips. So definitely I'm excited to put on the next lip color, but quickly, just before I do, I just want to say that as I was removing the first color, I noticed that it was actually much like harder to take off versus some of the other ones I have. So I know right off the bat that this is a very long wearing liquid lipstick. So the next lip color that I'll be trying is yet another red color. This is stunning. This is a little bit brighter. This is called Lust to Love, and I'm really excited to see how this brighter color looks on. So again, I just lined my lips with the Kylie Cosmetics Mary Jo lip liner, and I'm going to be putting Lust to Love on top. Okay, so this is what I meant by the fact that it's not fully opaque, but it's still not patchy. Like you guys can see, in the bottle it looks more of a red. This looks like more of a fuchsia because I only put one layer on. Now I'm going to layer it again and see what that does and see if I can kind of get to this more deep red shade. Okay, so now this is Lust to Love. As you guys can see, maybe you saw as I was applying it on, the first layer was definitely a bit lighter. And when I reapplied though the second layer, I noticed that it was actually very easily able to be built up, which you never know with liquid lipsticks. It could start crumbling off, it could just look patchy and gross. Personally, no patchiness, I'm really happy. So I actually recommend that for the darker colors, what I would do is just put like one thinner layer, and then if you want more opacity and more darkness, you could just layer on a second coat and it looks fine to me. I'm actually really happy with how this looks like, and I like this color. I mean, it's definitely not as red as the bottle, but it's pretty red and it has almost that fuchsia undertone, pinky undertone, which is really, really pretty. I'm into it, honestly speaking. So same as last time in terms of formula, I'm noticing that the stickiness, it's not to the touch, but slightly on the lips when you press your lips together, but less the more time goes on. Nothing that bothers me personally. I notice a bit of dryness, but that's how I feel with all liquid lipsticks in general. This is nothing more than what I normally feel. And all in all, I'm really happy with it, so let's just keep on going. Okay, so the very next color that I want to do is called Chroma. Now, we're moving on to the pinks, and I find that this is a gorgeous pink. This is literally like a Barbie pink color. It's so nice and bright and not something I would normally wear, but really gorgeous and girly, and I'm actually excited to see how this would suit me because I don't have anything like it. So let's take this off and see. Okay, so for the rest of the lip colors, I'm just going to apply this like neutral lip liner so that it kind of goes with everything. This is from LA Girl. I'm just going to line my lips again and then move on to applying the color. Okay guys, so I think I know why, although it's not fully opaque for swipe, that it's not coming out patchy. It's because the formula almost acts like a gloss. Like it looks like a gloss and acts like one when you put it on. It really feels like one. So when you move the product around, you can make it look really smooth and kind of move it without it drying down right away or just like, I don't know. It's a very interesting formula. I haven't tried anything like this that's a matte. This is the first layer. I actually like it like this. I think it looks really nice. And the color itself even surprises me. Like, I didn't think I would like this on me at all. But I think it's a very cool original color, and like for certain looks, I maybe would pull this off. Like maybe I could put this with like a certain eye look, or like if I'm doing a certain get the look, I think this is a really, really cute color. And I'm actually very pleasantly surprised. I'm going to layer one more coat on there. Yeah, so this coat, you could definitely see that it makes it pop even more. And I love that you can layer it. I think that's a really great bonus here. I'm rambling a lot, so what I'm gonna do is basically swatch the rest of the colors on, and then I will give you guys my final opinions at the very end. Bermuda. So the next color I will be doing is called Hush. It is this really pretty, neutral, peach undertoned type of shade. And the very last shade we'll be trying today is called Mauve Me, and this is a neutral slash mauvey toned nude liquid lipstick. This is exactly the types of tones that typically suit me, so I'm actually extremely excited about this because I know I'll be getting so much use out of it. Okay, so that is all the liquid lipsticks swatched on my lips. I am so happy with honestly everything. Let me just run down quickly through everything I've tried. The fake lashes are honestly amazing. The best fake lashes I've ever tried. Then again, I mean, honestly, I haven't been that experimental with lashes, and to be honest, I didn't expect them to look and, you know, look as good on me as they do. Like, not only do they look good on, but I mean, the construction of them, like when I really look at the lashes, the quality is there. They're sturdy. The actual, like, the faux mink, like, hairs that they use are very, very nice. They look very realistic. They have, like, this 3D effect to them, which looks great. It almost looks like eyelash extensions when you look at them. Like, they look really nice. Honestly, absolutely recommend 10 on 10. The lashes are beautiful, and I'm definitely going to be getting a lot of use out of these. The highlighting kit is also really pretty. It has 6 different shades that range, so depending on your skin tone and depending on, you know, the look that you're going for, you do have options there. If you guys are looking for a new palette, this is definitely a really pretty one. I thought it was very opaque. It wore very nicely on the face. It was one of those products that, like, it looks really good right away, but you can even build it up and make it look even more intense, so you have some versatility there, and I am very impressed with that. Lastly, the lip colors, that's what surprised me most. First of all, the lip colors itself, I don't normally wear, like, any colors besides nudes, as I mentioned, so I just didn't expect, like, I didn't expect to really like them on my face. Personally, I actually was positively surprised. It looked good on. I liked them, and I definitely know I'm going to be wearing these again, so I'm really excited about that. And also the formula surprised me. It's unlike any liquid lipstick I've ever tried before. I'm used to liquid lipsticks that are, like, very opaque and that dry down right away. These don't. These actually feel like a lip gloss. When you put them on, you have time to work it in. It feels really smooth and buttery, and you can just layer it on and just make it look really good. And then it ends up drying down to a matte look within like a minute or two. So I'm fine with that, and actually it's nice because it gives me an opportunity to build it up and make it look really good without it like flaking off or anything. So I'm really, really impressed with everything. I mean, seriously, A+. I'm so excited because I like trying out different brands, and especially this brand, I've never heard of it before. So I'm excited that I'm able to share it with you guys and that you guys can see that there are so many different brands out there. And it's very clear that, you know, they have quality products. So yay, I'm really happy about how this came out. If you guys have further questions for me, of course, leave me some comments down below. I would be happy to answer any of your questions or just hear your feedback in general, because I do answer and read everything. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone!